taking out not only the builder hall, but all of the guard post troops as they came over to fight that single archer that he dropped. Very skillfully done by Pat. And now we've got 8 baby dragons left in the army camp, as well as the battle machine. This is looking really good so far, already securing 26%.
Exactly, and if you look where the air bomb's situated way off to the left, all these dragons need to do is grab these outside structures, and a little bit on the far right here where the war machine is, and it's going to be the victory. It's happening really quickly right now, 46-49, here it comes. It's going to be victory for Pat, there it is.
There it is.
Pat wins it, advancing to the finals, trolling the audience, thinking about giving it up right there. But he's got it, and he's going to advance to the finals. Chief Pat is going to be victorious over Alvaro. Just a matter of how many percentage points he gets here. That's it. He wraps up.
He wraps it up.
75% 2-star.
Pat calling mercy there on that attack. It looked like he may have had a shot to get the 3, but he knew that he had enough, only having to get more than 52% on the attack. He did just that. So let's hear it for Chief Pat.
Thank you, Itsu. Thank you, Itsu. USA! Pat with a quick shout out to Itsu there at the end. I like that a lot. And he's our first finalist. It is intense, and that was great to see. Again, that was just best of 3 for the semis. So we'll have one more semi that's a best of 3, and then the finals are going to be the best of 5.
That's very, very true. And as always, the winner will be taking home 100,000 gems to give away to their subscribers.
All right, so Chief Pat is our first finalist, grabbing the victory over Alvaro. It was a tight one, but well done, Pat. What do you think gave you the victory there? Those base designs, I'm telling you, what happened there?
Well, you know, when you've been playing Clash of Clans a long time like me, 5 years, you know, your hands get a little shaky and your eyes get blurry. So instead of designing my own bases, I decided to just borrow one from my friend on the other side over there.
All right, well, it's a friendly loan.
I'm sure Alvaro has something to say about that. Alvaro, my friend, how did that make you feel? You obviously got a chuckle out of the base. Immediately, you recognized it. What did you think when you saw Chief Pat's design?
I didn't expect a layout stealer. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I didn't know how to destroy that base. I didn't know if I should go ground, air. So I mean, I was blocked.
Understood. Well, you know, Alvaro throwing a little shade there at Chief Pat, but we've got another matchup coming up in just a moment. Let's go ahead, take a look at the bracket, how things have shaped up so far, and we can see exactly here that Chief Pat has now secured a spot in the finals.
Yep, Chief Pat in the quarters took out Lord Val from France, and then took out Alvaro from Spain, so traveling around the world, and now here he is at the finals. But one more semifinal match is left, and it's going to be a tight one. It's going to be an exciting one. I'm really looking forward to this one. Brazil's favorite, Bruno.
After an amazing performance by Bruno in the first round, he is definitely looked at as one of the favorites to move on to the finals. But first, he is going to have to make it through one of the 3-star specialists we have here in this competition. In the semifinals from Germany, we have Itsu.
So here we go. We've got Bruno versus Itsu, one of the most anticipated matches of the day. The master base builder against one of the 3-star experts that we've seen today. Do you have a favorite right now, Powerbang?
I'm thinking Itsu has got the favorite right now from me. I mean, I think he's going to steal one of Chief Pat's bases to use here in this semifinal matchup. So
well, here we go.
He's got a fierce base. I didn't see this one in Pat's arsenal, so he's got an original base here from Itsu.
Yep, so Bruno up first on the attack, and you can see he's taking a look at this base. Again, so much different than we've ever seen from Clash of Clans. The ability to look at a base, break it down, and change your army composition based upon what you've seen. I think this is such a cool wrinkle in the game. It adds so much more. The extra 30 seconds, just critical to have that full minute to think about what you want to do.
I can't tell you how many times I have been out farming and I've come across a base that is perfectly set up for the army that I just used 2 minutes ago, and now I can switch it out and actually do a wonderful job hitting the base. So going in. He's got the war machine or the battle machine already on the field.
The Giants, the Boxer Giants moving in through that opening that the Bombers created. But look at, again, the splash damage from the multi-mortar just about took out all the Bombers and the cannon cart at the bottom.
That was the fastest I think I've seen a battle machine go down in this tournament so far. It is gone before you know it, and now the Giants go to the Crusher, and they are getting crushed.
Watch these Bombers, though. The Bombers on the Builders Hall right here. Look how fast that Builders Hall is going to go down. It's gone. Just like that, 2 stars. Bombers putting out so much damage. Got there, didn't get taken down by the multi-mortars. Doesn't look like a 3-star, but a solid 2-star. The Bomber at the top of the screen, working on walls.
Hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. That Bomber.
There he goes.
He's doing his part for the squad, squadding up over there. But now we've got the cannon cart on the bottom. Looks like he's gonna be able to pick off at least one more building, maybe a second. Depends on if he gets in range here of that double cannon. He's out of range.
And watch this. This is one of the coolest things about the new units. Watch what happens to the cart there. He's burning down, but he's not done. He still gets to go a little bit longer, but
not bad. 65% for Bruno, opening up in the first round versus Itsu. So Itsu will have to do better than that, and as we've mentioned before, he'll have the opportunity to know what his opponent put up on the board before he even attacks.
Exactly. Different in this tournament style than it is for the rest of us that are playing this game, because you can't see normally what your opponent's done. It's just a mad race to try to get as much damage and as many stars as you can. These guys enabling the fact that they can see their opponent's attack, they can change. Do I want to go for percentage? Do I need to go for 2 stars? And, well, against either one of these guys, you almost always have to be going for 3.
Absolutely. You know, it's really fun in this tournament format to actually be aware of what's happened. Right. It adds to the drama, it adds to the suspense, and now Itsu going at this base that we've seen Bruno use before. Definitely an opportunity so far for Itsu to at least be familiar with it from watching someone else attack it. And it looks like he's got baby dragons and the cannon cart cooked right now, and that's what he's going to stick with.
Yep. And if anybody is an expert at studying previous attacks, scout attacks, you might say, and then altering strategies and trying to increase percentage, it would be Itsu. And sure enough, in come the baby dragons, the cannon carts at the top of the screen, in behind. But look at that tanking of the battle machine, not working out ideally as the cannon carts are taking some damage from the multi-mortar.
Here comes the guard post troops. Oh, the multi-mortar locks onto the cannon carts. One of them goes down, burning to a crisp at the moment.
Oh, but
and the other one is targeted as well. Nope.
Oh,
man.
Not able to get there, trying to get through the air bombs. You could see the strategy there. Itsu with a kill squad trying to get in after he does get it. He does get the air bombs. And his kill squad obviously hoping for that, probably number 1, and then maybe one of the fighters.
Oh, look at, is he going to get the ability off again? Not quite. He does lose his hero, unfortunately, but that air bomb defense in the middle of the base was taken out. He's trying to chip away at this.
Got to get
very
that
little left to target the baby dragons. It looks like only the Tesla and the firecrackers. He's got 6 baby dragons left.
Got the percentage, but he doesn't have the Builder's Hall left. If that baby dragon goes off on the left, here comes another one, and he's still got another he hasn't deployed yet.
I think
this is solid. Look at his
more troop. As soon as the baby dragon, this is looking really
bomb
good.
over there. Yep, there you go.
Really good.
Builder's
This is
Hall.
going to be a 3.
I love it. Firecracker again. That's no air defense.
He's waiting to see if that baby dragon
is Itsu about to swag a baby dragon?
There it is. He's swagging, ladies and gentlemen. Not even dropping the baby dragon.
There it comes.
Off the screen. Itsu getting it done in round 1 of the semifinal. Pulling one over on Bruno there. He's going to get the 3-star. He's getting the crowd wild. Gotta love it. Itsu from Germany now with a 1-0 lead over Bruno.
Fantastic. So Itsu really putting the 3-star school together there. He's shown some amazing bases on defense, and then that 3-star attack. Swagging a baby dragon, had it left over, didn't even need it. And just a masterful strategy. I love the kill squad getting in there just barely. I think the whole attack really revolved around getting the air bombs down.
That was a crucial component of it, though. The one cannon cart army unit that he brought that really was crucial on the final shot before they died actually got the air bombs taken out, and that opened it up for the baby dragons to get to the core. Really, patience is a virtue as far as that attack's concerned. Patience and timing was able to get those baby dragons to the right defenses to take down the base.
Exactly, and another cool function of the cannon cart, that ability to continue to fire from a stationary spot at one more target after it gets destroyed. That made all the difference right there.
It really
if that
did.
goes down like what you would think a normal unit would when it's destroyed, it's done, then this doesn't happen. But because it had those additional shots, 3-star. So
Absolutely.
now, round 2.
We've got Itsu up next, and he will be attacking first this time. He's surveying the scene. Good-looking base here from Bruno, similar to another one we saw him use earlier. This one looking like a baby dragon. Well, he's got to change his army up a little bit, doesn't he? So he's surveying, got 38 seconds left to figure out what he wants to do.
Exactly, that 60-second scout, absolutely critical. And again, the rules here, the attackers cannot use the exact same army 2 times in a row. They have to change out at least one army camp. So right now, Itsu with nothing but baby dragons ready to go.
Oh, the guard post troops run around. They're waiting.
Yeah, that guard post, man, that is exciting to watch. That is such a different looking thing. It looks like a builder's hut, but it's formidable.
Builder's hut with CC troops.
I'm telling you. And every builder's hall level, you get more of those guys as you upgrade it. All right, here come the baby dragons. And right away, battle machine, work on that cannon.
All right, so he has surveyed the base. He's going to try to get in there and take out the air bombs, I believe, with the war machine. Unfortunately, he goes to the south a little bit, targeting the bottom side of that wall. A little bit interesting. I believe he wanted it to target the wall next to that elixir collector that was inside the wall. Not exactly where he wanted that to go.
You have that Tesla out towards the outside, making the difference right there, taking out that baby dragon early. There you can see a couple more trying to get in there, trying to get that Tesla out of the way. And the battle machine working his way in on that archer tower, obviously trying to get ground units to take out the air defenses, air units to take out the ground defenses. And that crusher, man, oh, I love that thing. That is such a cool animation to watch it shake the ground like that.
This battle machine is in great position right now. All he has to do is be patient. The battle machine should work its way through the wall, has the ability, going to get a couple shots in here, get through the wall. It's going to be locked on to that air bomb shortly after he makes it through. Can he take it down before the multi-mortar takes him out? That's the question.
It's a matter of getting that ability to recharge. Here he is on the air bombs. Recharging gets there.
And he
just
does
barely
get it.
Gets it off.
He does get it.
I just love that ability right there. So cool.
He's looking like pretty good right now. 5 baby dragons left up, and really nothing but that archer tower and a couple firecrackers.
Look at this again. Look at the battle machine. Look at it's practically back up to half health right now. Took so little damage in that last round, and in come the baby dragons. This does look like a 3 power bank.
Absolutely. The battle machine cannot be taken down, it looks like, by the multi-mortar by itself, and it looks like he's going to be able to cruise through the rest of this just by being patient. Once he gets in to take out that archer tower, the rest of baby dragons, is he going to swag again?
There it is.
There it is, another swag spell.
Another swag drag.
Swag drag.
The Itsu swag drag, as this one's going to round through the base and get rid of those last 3 structures. And man, it's just exciting stuff to watch. I really like pointing out the barracks and the look of the cannon that's sticking out of the barracks, obviously. That's unlocking cannon carts.
That's right, you got to have the cannon carts come from somewhere, and obviously it's from the roof of the barracks.
Right, yeah, they roll off.
Yes,
okay.
It makes sense.
There you go.
It's getting it done. Now that is a lot of pressure now for Bruno, seeing 2 attacks so dominant by Itsu.
I mean, in the last few minutes, we've seen a 6-pack from Itsu right there.
Absolutely.
So 6 stars put up on the board in the last 2 attacks from Itsu. And again, Bruno's only choice is to try to tie, to push this on with a tie by grabbing a 3-star himself. But if anybody has done it earlier today, Bruno put up some serious 3 stars earlier.
Exactly. I know he is all about having fun, so I don't know if he's feeling any pressure, even though his back is against the wall. He's gotta have something up his sleeve here for Itsu's base. We'll see what Itsu's gonna run out to try to stop Bruno from taking him down in this round 2 action.
And that's the thing. Both of these players are well known already for 3-star attacks, but Itsu, puts up the Itsu base, and this could be tough. Okay,
oh, wow.
Chief Pat apparently just informed me he's trademarked the name of this base, and we'll have to look for the lawsuit that ensues over that one. But no, so Itsu's fantastic looking base right here that has done so well. Very cool to watch because Itsu has, like we said, not only the 3-star attacking skills, but some pretty incredible base building skills around it.
That's right. It's cool to see all the options that you can do with the minimal amount of buildings and walls that you have available at all 5, but still plenty of options, and we've seen a lot of really varied attack styles and defense styles in today's action so far. Again, we've got a baby dragon heavy attack composition here from Bruno. Starts out with the cannon cards, and again, cannon carts and battle machine seem to be a pretty popular combination to try to get to take out those air bombs and the firecrackers.
Exactly, and if you look at this base and where that cannon cart is, it is this time out of range of the multi-mortar until now. You can see it rotate around. Cool animation. I never noticed before the way that the multi-mortar rotates like that, and now you can see it's aiming over at the battle machine and the remaining cannon cart.
Absolutely, it's locked on now, and it's a little bit imposing, intimidating, if you will. Once it turns and locks on, you know you're in for a rough day. There it is, the cannon cart gets taken down. It is fizzling, but as always, it's got those few extra shots able to take out the defense building, and the battle machine presses on.
Yeah, and here you go. Notice the baby dragon dropped really carefully, went right after the Archer Tower first. And there's only one defense left that can stop that baby dragon. It's the firecrackers.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to get to it in time, though. Bruno, his hopes go down to this. Yeah, some air traps in the battle. Oh, and he concedes.
All right. So that's it, you guys. We have our first finalist. Itzu from Germany grabbing a dominant 2-0 win with 2 3-star attacks, and he's going to the finals.
Absolutely. We've got our finalists are now set. Itzu is taking down Bruno here, and Itzu's going to be going up against Chief Pat. This is going to be a very, very interesting matchup, but just incredible action here in the finals and a pretty decisive victory for Itzu.
Bruno, you had some 3 stars earlier, but it just, I don't know, are those Itzu's bases really that tough?
Yeah, Itzu is one of the best players out there, but I'm happy because I did 2 good attacks. I mean, I almost got a 3-star on that base that no one's getting, so I'm happy.
Good point. That was probably the most damage we've seen to that base yet today.
That's right. Let's go ahead and talk to our finalist over on the other side. We have Itzu securing a victory over Bruno with 2 convincing attacks. Itzu, what was it that put you over the edge in that one? How did you come up with 2 3-stars in a row to take down Bruno?
I think it's a huge difference in the placement of this air bomber defense, and that's all about at the moment.
Very good, very good. So Itzu talking about the air bombs in the base and how valuable those are. He made it a point to go after those and really focus on taking them out before he sent in those air troops to take out the rest of the base.
Yeah, there's so much to the base design right now with the air bomb range, the multi-mortar range, and even like you talked about earlier, those defending troops, the guard post that paces around can be used to pull the attackers away from the core.
Absolutely, and their range, I'm still trying to figure it out. They are going way out of their way to, attack some of these troops. It's really interesting to see how they're, working with the, the defenses to really distract that offense. So let's go ahead, pull up our brackets. We've got pretty much all of them filled out at this point, but we've got one thing left to determine.
Yes, one final match, and it's a best of 5 between a couple of players that have just steamrolled their way to victory. We've got Itzu versus Chief Pat, and without any further delay, why don't we bring those players up? Start with the finals. Again, best of 5, representing the United States. Once again, Chief Pat.
We've been introduced to the Chief. His sneaky base borrowing tactics may not work against our next finalist. We've got Itzu of Germany.
There it is. Our finalists shake hands, facing off. Best of 5 for 100,000 gems.
That's right. This is it. So those of you based out of Germany, those of you based out of the United States, and any fans across the world following these 2 YouTubers.
Or future subscribers.
Yeah, you might click the button now. You might have a chance to win a share of that pot. So this is looking like a pretty fierce showdown.
Oh, yeah. Chief Pat is on the attack. Right here, looks like he's found Itzu's base, and he's going to have 60 seconds to scout things out and take a look at what he's up against and change his army if he wants.
This is his chance to set the tone for the finals. Round 1, the first attacker, Chief Pat, planning his attack. He's got 40 seconds. The crowd is standing, and it looks like there's a lot of tension building in the room. Itsu's got a great base that he's trying to defend with here against Chief Pat. We have seen it before. Was Pat paying attention? That's the question.
I like the layout. You definitely are not giving up the Builder's Hall with this one. It's near the core. Obviously right there, the multi-mortar as well, protected by the double cannons and the crusher. And I don't know, Pat obviously using his time right here. Right now he looks like he's considering starting with the baby dragons. He's got bombers, boxer giants, and the cannon cards.
Absolutely, and the troops are on the field. Starts out with the baby dragon curiously in range of that firecracker. Although the firecracker doesn't do a ton of damage, it is doing damage. So he's taking down that baby dragon pretty quickly.
Yeah, exactly, and the baby dragon has gotten through a couple of structures right here. But Pat's got to be thinking, even from early on right now, it's best of 5. He really wants a 3-star right here. Obviously, Itsu has shown that he can do it. So Pat putting together, dropping. Oh, there goes a giant off the screen. And we've got the first there. The cannon cards going down through that opening right there.
That's a very clever cannon card there on the bottom, just in front of those bombers in case.
Everybody's down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every single unit's down right now, you guys, and a lot of damage going in, 33%.
That crusher is just so powerful.
Yeah,
absolutely pulverizing.
Oh man, look at it, just annihilate those giants. And the multi-mortar taking out the cannon card. The cannon card's still alive, but it's got no range. There's no structure within range it can't fire on.
Oh,
and wow, there's the 1st star. Last
this cannon card could clutch the 2-star here for Chief Pat.
It looks like it's going to be out of range. It should go to the Builder's Hall next.
I've seen stranger things happen. Watch it pull
there it goes. There it goes. Beautiful. It's going to grab the 2nd star, you guys, and the bomber adding percentages on the left-hand side right there. The Tesla is going to come into play any second. There it is. Cannon cart goes down. 2nd star is down. Bomber grabbing 62%.
This is looking decent.
One more. Oh, it goes after the wall.